Have you ever considered how different states fund their critical public services, from education and infrastructure to healthcare and public safety? It is a fascinating and complex landscape, isn't it? Yes, states absolutely have widely varied revenue collection models. This diversity is fundamental to understanding how each state operates, finances its government, and ultimately prioritizes its public services for residents. The core reason for this significant variation lies in a blend of historical context, constitutional provisions, economic structure, and deliberate policy choices. State constitutions often establish specific limitations or mandates regarding taxation, influencing whether a state can even implement certain types of taxes. For instance, some states have constitutional prohibitions on a state income tax. The economic base of a state also plays a huge role. States with robust tourism industries might rely heavily on sales and lodging taxes, while those with strong manufacturing or tech sectors might see greater revenue from corporate or individual income taxes. These structures are not static, but evolve over time with policy decisions. To understand your own state's revenue model, you should first look at its main funding streams. Is it a sales tax-heavy state, an income tax state, or one that leans more on excise taxes like those on gasoline, tobacco, or alcohol? Examine the state budget documents, which are typically publicly available, and legislative analyses that often break down revenue projections. Paying attention to these primary sources will reveal the unique fiscal fingerprint of your state. Delving a little deeper, you will encounter concepts such as tax incidence, which refers to who ultimately bears the burden of a tax, or the distinction between regressive and progressive tax systems. A regressive tax, like a sales tax, takes a larger percentage of income from low-income earners than from high-income earners. Conversely, a progressive tax, like many income taxes, takes a larger percentage from high-income earners. Understanding these terms helps to clarify the real impact of different revenue models on various segments of the population. Ultimately, recognizing that each state crafts its own distinct approach to funding public services empowers you to be a more informed and engaged citizen. This knowledge enables you to critically assess policy debates, understand how economic shifts impact state finances, and appreciate the strategic decisions behind the allocation of public funds.